Good morning. My name is John Watts, a student at Colorado Christian University, and this presentation today is on asthma and allergies, which is for my biology class. Again, I want to talk about asthma and allergies. More than 25 million people in the United States has been diagnosed with asthma or some type of allergic asthma, which is the most common type, affecting around 60% of people with asthma. Both allergic and non allergic asthma have the same symptoms, which is shortness of breath, wheezing, and these things all contribute to asthma and allergies. Moving on to slide number three, we're going to talk about what is asthma. Uh, to distinguish the difference between the two, what is asthma, what are allergies? According to one website, asthma is a disease of increased responsiveness of the airways to various stimuli, including allergens and irritants that causes obstruction of the airways. And that's when you get constriction of the muscles around the airway and inflammation, which results in swelling of the lining and increases mucus and secretion. And sometimes that causes, make it difficult to breathe and coughing um, with asthma. Moving on to slide number five, we will be talking about allergies. Allergies are slightly different from asthma. Even though allergies can lead to asthma, uh, allergies are an overreaction of your body immune system to a harmless foreign substance that enters your body. The pollen or animal dander substance that causes this reaction are called allergens, and they irritate your allergy. The job of your immune system is to identify those foreign substances in the body and get rid of them. An allergic reaction occurs when the allergen enters the body and your sensitive immune system overreacts to it by producing antibodies to fight the allergen. These antibodies cause the release of histamines and other body chemicals that results in runny nose, itchy and watery eyes, sneezing, and swelling um, as well, which is similar to asthma. All right, moving on to slide number six. Just a brief overall amount of people who have asthma in the United States. It's our national data Americans with asthma, and I retrieved this information from the CDC website. It says more than 25 million people currently living with asthma, and that's like 7.8% of the population, and that's just including children and adults, included in that number as well. So the numbers are pretty high out there for people with asthma. All right, moving on to slide number seven, we're going to talk about adult onset asthma. And this is what I've been diagnosed with at a late age in my life as well. So it was pretty much good to know the information that I researched on adult onset asthma. First of all, we're going to find out what it is. And let's go ahead and start that. Asthma symptoms can appear at any time in life. People can develop asthma at age 50, 60, or even later in life, like I said, like I did. Adults who develop asthma are said to have adult onset asthma. People with asthma have sensitive airways that become irritated and swollen with certain triggers, like polling, pet dander, cigarette smoke, and also sometimes a change of season will irritate that as well, and as an adult. Moving on to slide number eight, a little bit more information on asthma and allergies. An allergic reaction occurs when an allergen enters the body and your sensitive immune system overreacts to it by producing those antibodies, which we talk about with allergies. So, just a little bit more information for you to consider on asthma and allergies. Moving on to slide number 9, we'll be talking about asthma and allergies again and some treatments for those conditions. Um, so, in allergic asthma, an allergic response occurs, like we stated, when the bronchitis of the lungs, substance released into the muscles contract. So, those things will lead to an allergic asthma. And slide number 11, we're going to talk about treatment of those reactions and asthma. And clearly, changes as far as the treatment have changed since the early 1900s. Today, we have different products like inhalers, steroids, breathing treatments. Those are some treatments that your doctor may recommend when you have those reactions, allergic reaction or asthma attack. Um, some ways that you can help yourself and your irritants is to reduce occupational and environmental exposure to your allergens, your irritants, uh, and also, um, stay away from people who smoke cigarettes. Um, those things also can, affect your lungs. And also by seeing your doctor on the regular, getting the regular checkups, and stay on top of your asthma as your treatment and your treatments. Another treatment is steroid injection, which is simply steroids, which reduce the immune response to that causes airways inflammation. This is what your steroids do. So, like a quick fix to your asthma. When you are exposed to your asthma trigger, this inflammation may worsen, and this is what causes your asthma symptoms. So, steroid injections are a quick way to fight it, and see your doctor about that if needed. I'm sure if you're on it, you already know about it, but definitely talk to your doctor more about that. And like I stated, to sum it all up, more than 25 million people have asthma. Adult onset asthma has changed my life and how I go about my daily living. There are things that I must do differently now, such as watching my triggers, staying away from cigarette smoke, even a common cold can trigger my allergies. So, I try to keep myself with the flu shot, stay well dressed during winter months, and I'm also keeping myself educated on asthma and different treatments out there. And like I stated earlier, seeing your doctor. Because this pandemic is growing and but researchers are finding new ways to fight the battle of asthma. So educate yourself and know your triggers. Thank you and have a great day.